Alright, tomorrow's my birthday and I decided as a present to all of you, I thought, hey, since I did talk about the since I did basically talk to talk to you guys about Team H and the various other things that are in it, let's talk about the one well there's like three teams in Tokyo. The there's like three teams in Tokyo and will I say is you like is My Hero Academia in this one? No, not really. They're in another totally. Again, I had to split. I had to decide between you know the the other two I'm going to talk about later, but the ones that are kind of the most prominent ones in Tokyo in the H verse is the Sailor Scouts, or sometimes Sailor Soldiers. Because I wanted to keep both things. So you're probably wondering, well, Bugsy, like, do they ever really interact with the other heroes? Well, Serena and the others know of them, but they have never really like contacted them because the Sailor Scouts are usually dealing with their own threats inside Tokyo, and so are the Kamen Riders. Like the Kamen Riders and the Sailor Scouts have basically teamed up on multiple occasions, but they know mostly about the American heroes, which are technically Team H, and that's other heroes around the globe. But yeah, so after Sailor Moon Super, well, there was another one before that one, after that one, but after that, like most of the Sailor Scouts went to college, but they still fight. They still fight evil on the. They still fight evil on the regular. Seriously, they gotta balance. They gotta balance their personal lives, which kind of means high school and still being Sailor Scouts. Because seriously, in the future, Sailor Moon becomes Queen Serenity and blah 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 blah. So yeah, Rini's still here. Uh, Pluto, Sailor Uranus, and Sailor Neptune, they're all still here. So you're probably wondering. So some of you were actually asking me in some other places that it will not discuss the the Negaverse is back. Well, yes, the Negaverse somehow got revived by an unknown force. And guess who's leading the helm of that? It's Queen Beryl. It's Queen Beryl, right? But it's also I don't know if I should reveal that. But there was this one character towards the end of Sailor Moon's English run that kind of was a like dark Sailor Scout. Let's just keep it at that. Um, so if you guys know what that character is, I'm not really going to tell you. It's going to be a big reveal because there's going to be an arc. Like after the big event, there's going to be an arc where basically the Crystal Gems and Blue and AG actually go to Tokyo because they feel like Vlad and after the fight between Vlad and Gilgax, and Thanos, they just need a break. And since the other crystal gems that got uncorrupted are kind of there, their job is to protect the city while basically the A team of crystal gems are gone. So yeah, they're gonna. So yeah, the Sailor Scouts are gonna meet the remnants of Team H. Again, I'd say that right now, as the story is, Team H is rather they're split up at the moment. The other members of Team H are still around and they're still doing Team H stuff. But the but HE is no longer the leader anymore. But they do get to meet, well, the original leader of Team H, and yeah. So yeah, and then but that's what happens. But basically, Serena and Darian are still together, so don't you worry about that. That's not gonna change. I wasn't gonna do anything weird with that anyway. Sailor Uranus and Sailor Neptune. Again, the events of Sailor Moon, Sailor Stars never happened, so basically we're just kind of I'm going my own way with what they're doing. So, and like I said, in the Age First is going to be various stories where the focus isn't on HE, but on the other hero groups. But basically, yeah, this first one we're really gonna. This is where we really get to see the revived Negamoon or Negaverse or whatever we're calling it, whatever it's called in Japan. Either way, yeah, we're gonna. But you're probably wondering, are all the Negaverse foot soldiers, are they still there? Well, kinda. Some are. Nephlite is kind of with Molly, and you're probably wondering what. How did he get brought back? Well, when everybody else got brought back, he got brought back. So he technically died, but since everybody's brought back from the Negaverse, everybody got revived from the Negaverse. That means everybody is back. And hey, honey, Annie, hello. Hold on, folks. Eh, my girlfriend's like my consultant when it comes to Sailor Moon. Let me get her back in the call. But basically, okay, honey, I need to ask you a serious question while I'm doing this video. So, the freaking Negaverse dude that was with Molly, what was his name?
Dude with Molly?
Yeah, like in.
Oh, how could I ban him? Oh, freak. June? No. He's named after Stone.
Something.
Like the other kings.
Zoisite, Nephrite?
Judite.
Judite. Yeah, Judite. Oh, yeah. So, everybody, Judite is basically with Molly because he took this time when everybody was getting revived. When the Negaverse was getting revived, he was like, fuck this. I ain't doing this no more. Fuck, I'm gonna find Molly. And he does. Him, like, she sort of, right now, she's kind of choosing whether she wants to be with Melvin or Judite right now. So that's going on. Again, like I said, most of the Cellar Scouts are in college, so yeah. But they're still doing their thing and fighting Queen Beryl again, and yeah. And when we get to them, because I want AG to kind of introduce them what they're doing when they go to Tokyo, and and freaking Jupiter and Jupiter and Mars and Jupiter, Mars, and Venus are just like kind of enamored with HE and the fact that he's kind of a hero that kind of he didn't really retire. Again, the the war that he was in, he didn't really retire. He said he would come back and would take over. He would go back and take over Team H, but the fact is he never came back because of what Rose told him to do. And he did tell his other members, "Yeah, I have to do this, guys. I probably won't be back." But so yeah, but every other hero group knows that, but they know that He was at one point kind of like he was kind of like their All Might for a while. So yeah, he'll be fighting Negaverse goons with the rest of the Cellar Scouts pretty soon. And will I have the fact that because in the main universe, Har is the reincarnated version of Darien and shit like that. So will I do it in H's thing? Probably not, because it'd be too hard to explain. And the fact that we got Hari revived in this universe, so that'd be kind of weird to actually explain. So they're like separate entities. But yeah, there are gonna be little gags about Tuxedo Mask being kidnapped and all this stuff. Like even H looks like, dude, dude, I understand you get overpowered. We all get overpowered sometimes, but you shouldn't be kidnapped all the god. He goes like, you shouldn't be kidnapped all the goddamn time. Fight, dude. I mean, those guys do most of the grunt work. You don't do shit. I mean, you do fight, but it's like you're easy to get kidnapped, man. Jeez. And him and like Tuxedo Mask and Ichi kind of get into it. They argue, but they don't really fight. But we're gonna get into that like a little bit later. Again, I still have an event to do, but I wanted to give you guys that. Yeah, the Cellar Scouts are around. They're the first hero team in Tokyo, and then we got the Kamen Riders and another team that I'm not really gonna say because I'd rather keep that secret with me. But I'm gonna say this: the Kamen Riders in Tokyo, they're more like you can kind of think of them as well, like they're kind of like Shield in a way. They're kind of like Shield for Japan. Again, they handle everything else that goes on in Tokyo, not just they handle other monsters that are not really affiliated with the Negaverse because they know they can't really ask the Cellar Scouts for help. They can't really ask the Cellar Scouts or the Cellar Soldiers for help because they're usually busy with their own things. But yeah, they're more like Shield, like a bunch of Kamen Riders, like a bunch of different Kamen Riders and a bunch of legacy Kamen Riders are just kind of around past. Some of the legacy Kamen Riders pass down their powers to a new generation and stuff like that. So there that is. I wanted to kind of talk about the Cellar Scouts because honestly, it kind of made sense for them to be, well, just another hero group inside Tokyo. I was kind of going to separate them into this anime universe where the other characters reside. But no, I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, we still got an event. We still got an event to do, don't we? Before we get to fighting evil by moonlight, winning love by daylight, never running from a real fight. I don't care if this is fucking cringy. Anyways, yeah. So we're gonna have the Cellar Scouts in this one, and maybe I don't know. Maybe when I get to this arc, we will have the Kamen Riders in. I don't know. Maybe. I'm still gonna write in the event, so yeah. But I'll see you guys later. Peace. And if you watch this tomorrow, wish me a happy birthday. You know what I mean? I don't really, I don't really do videos on my birthday. That's kind of the one. That's kind of the one day I just don't work on videos. But I will answer any questions that may be lobbed to me in the comments if you want to talk to me. If you want to leave me some questions there. Okay, you can leave me a question about other things you want to know about the Sailor Scouts in this universe and various other things. Like, is Serena still is Serena more less of a crybaby? Is what other relationships the other Sailor Scouts have, or something else? Do they have more? Are they more powerful? Like, what's going on with them? What's with Rainy? Just a whole bunch of stuff. You can ask me any of those. I can't tell you anything further from that, because I'm saving the Comrader thing and the other group kind of for last. They are the last. The mystery group is going to be the last ones I talk about. But the Sailor Scouts are basically going to. The Sailor Scouts are going to play a big role in the next arc after the event I have planned. Which that event is like. That event is like 9 parts. You're like, Bugsy, are you serious? Yes, it is 9 parts of pure epicness. And tell you, I can't tell you anything else other than that. See you guys later, and again, welcome to the H verse, everybody. Yeah, I rebranded it from Team H to just H verse. Team H. Well, Team H verse or just H verse because it's better that way. I don't know if it's marketable or rolls up. H verse kind of does seem. I'm gonna just call it Team H verse, just to kind of differentiate it. I don't know. Again, I keep thinking about the naming scheme of it, and I just keep switching back and forth. Anyways, see you guys later. And yes, you will see the Sailor Scout, and you'll see Uranus and Neptune. But no, I'm not gonna. For any of you pervs out there, I'm not giving you Sailor Uranus and Sailor Neptune porn. I'm not doing it. So you ain't going to get no some get some sexy action going on, but you'll probably get it implied. Anyways, peace everybody, and Annie, you have anything to say before we get out of here?
Nothing really, other than I was thinking about getting me another manga of the Sailor Moon series, but it was too expensive for me at the time.
I see. Well, see you guys later, and remember, folks, the Team H verse is always growing, always changing, and always reforming. Nothing ever stays the same, and sometimes death in this universe is kind of permanent. And I only say kinda because sometimes I will revive characters. Sometimes. Peace.